Ready.
52's the mic, boys. 52. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Oh, here we go.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rocket.
36. Kill.
Let's go. Ready.
2nd and 9 now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Sam off.
Check 43. Kill.
Watch there. Deep dribble.
He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Tighten up.
6-6, pull it high.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And a short gain down to about the 33. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, high 7. Get it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Wilson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Right there in the middle, 55. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
From the 29, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Right there, 56.
Look at me. Door. Look. Squeeze.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. 3 buds. Bang.
General West.
Now back to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 10 Lobo. Topper.
Rush in.
Gone.
52.
Let go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, good job, O.
It's their quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go,
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Check. Lucky.
They'll try the left side. Benjamin. And some room to run now. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it's 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let go.
Come on, set.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go, baby.
Pittsburgh
Let's
getting
go.
16 yards there and also a first down.
Go now. 50, plant.
After one, 17-7 the score. RDA Sports.
Ready. 70, Indy. You're out.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hey, lock it.
Switch.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Down.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Alert flare.
Greystone travel.
52. Check tight end, check tight.
Hit it.
On the counter, Hunt. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Shift.
80 weapon.
52, right 52.
Hard.
Check three.
Leo.
Check.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Wilson forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Cut. 280.
Check, 55, Mike.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
Mike, 55. Right there.
55.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
There. Cut.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
That's track.
Check back.
This is Hunt. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Yeah, baby.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Set, ready? 60 or. Hey, Echo.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Now.
I got you.
Look at me. Zipper.
Right there, 56. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we
And
go.
they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Yeah.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Slam.
6-6. Pull it high.
2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Bear. Hey, Delta. Hey.
Get him. You got
Go.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
On the Seahawks 45-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Look, squeeze. Shoot.
They run the counter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
Check 56. And watch that. And watch the ball.
Hey, orbit.
56 to Mike. 56 is
Gone.
Shift. Watch the shift.
He'll drop to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Let's go, baby.
Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference
Ready.
call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
Go out.
You were Othello?
Check 49.
Not a
check
good
Hey,
one,
lock
let me
it.
tell you.
Check 13. Check 13.
Hit it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination.
On the
They
ready.
come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Hard.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Watch
Leo. Yo, go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Rock it.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Check. Crunch.
Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Watch Mike. Go. Slam.
Blue draw Corkers.
Mike 52 right here. Mike 52.
Hey, Sam off.
Off.
Bam.
Yep. Pick the edge. Come.
Be driven.
They'll set up a throw. Carrying it out deep for Smith. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Traquan Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of people...
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Hey, check Mike.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Got it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game.
Ready.
Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That's what I do.
Get it.
On the delay, here's Hunt. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
552.
Snap.
They're going to look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this.
Now it's Wilson being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Hey. Mark 55.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Seahawks. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Touch. Flying 90.
Check. 55 to Mike. Let's go, defense.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Everyone's go.
Run left.
Check 24. Check 24.
Off.
Check
22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Screen. Watch the screen. 12.
Undercrush.
And that'll set him back 5. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, they're scared.
Screen, anytime.
Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them after they built that lead at intermission. They've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's go. 8, read.
Watch the slant.
Hey. Check. Look at me. Go. Look. Squeeze. Go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Juju Smith-Schuster. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, Charlie. Go.
Check.
Roll out. Shoot.
Back to throw.
Watch the twist.
And that's caught by Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards.
First down, Pittsburgh.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 or.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Topper!
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
Hey, foxtrot!
Give me something. Here we go.
Right up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing is Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
There. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
To throw on third down. Wilson, he's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He runs. 55's my guy, 55.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Now it's Wilson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Mike 55. 55. Pick me up. Here we go. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Steps away to his left. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And down to the 11. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 46 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Wilson flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
14.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 3 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55. I'm on.
Good. From the gun, it's Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Check. Fresno.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Choose the Mike. Watch Mike. Hey.
Ready.
Second and 13. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. You got tight.
Big gripper.
Show it.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
56. On the ball. Under 10.
Leo. Go.
Switch gears.
Five.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 1st down, Hunt. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a
blitz coming, and down he goes. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Down. 50. Plant.
Right there.
Hey, Haywood. Get it together,
Let's get it together.
56 to Mike.
Rock it.
Blue Dan. He's crashing. He's checking.
Go.
Check 37. Check 37.
Kill.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Check 14. Let's go. Good time.
Now Wilson on first down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
He don't want it. Mike, 55.
Here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
I'm coming.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Steelers are close to finishing off this football game.
70, Indy.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And say what you want about CenturyLink Field up in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed the stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory. So for the Steelers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.